We have had some stellar conversations, some interesting panel discussions and fireside chats. We will now be moving on to another quick, crisp, yet fiery fireside chat. This is going to be a 15-minute session on the topic TV advertising, Donear and brand building. Donear, I can truly say, has been a doyen in that space for a very, very long period of time. And how exactly they have achieved all of that, what exactly are their plans moving forward, and how do they actually TV advertising to good effect is something we are going to be learning over here. I have two stellar individuals representing Donear Group who are going to be joining me for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to first call up on stage Aakash Mishra, AVP Group Brand Marketing, Donear Group on stage. Please clap it up for Mr. Mishra. Thank you. And he's going to be joined on stage by Ajay Agarwal, who's the Honorable Executive Director and Mentor of Donear Group. Thank you so much. Absolute legends in their own space. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, abhi lunch hua hai. Josh ekdam high on point hai. How's the Josh? Kya baat hai? I just made your job easier because next session post lunch always difficult. Let's keep that same momentum throughout for this one. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Josh ka pata nahi, I think it's always a difficult session post lunch, and we have a completely different way of putting this across to you. You guys will be sitting and figuring out yaar Donear ke baare mein kya janna hai. So the idea here is, I've got this man, he's the executive director and the owner of Donear Group. He's been in this industry for the last 44 years. And today as a group, we have close to 16 brands in retail, in OTC, in fabrics, everywhere. And it's a tough job managing all of it. So we thought, why not decode the journey through the man who's lived through it all. And so I am here with Mr. Ajay Agarwal. So I just wanted to say before I begin, television as a medium today, we don't look at it as a medium that is competing with any other medium. It is not competing with live events. It is not competing with digital. It is a medium that stands on its own. So, agar aap brand ho, to aap TV pe ho. Digital say, then you can talk to the people every day. But television is not going anywhere for a very long time. On that note, I have the first question for you. It feels a little weird asking my boss a question, but it's a good way to start. You've been in this journey since 1977. And I think from Doordarshan till now, when you and I fight on digital, how do you think TV and its brand impact? TV का impact क्या रहा है Donear के brand building पे?
Good afternoon, everybody. Myself Ajay Agarwal. Basically, Donear नाम जो है 1979 में स्टार्ट किया था हमने, और मार्केट की नीड के हिसाब से वी थॉट टू डू सम एडवर्टाइजिंग इन 1994. In 1994, our company's turnover was approx 5 crore. And there were only 2 channels that time in TV. One was Doordarshan, or one was GTV, which was not officially allowed. They used to do transaction to Singapore or Dubai, I think so. So we were thinking where to do the advertising, how we can get the mileage, how this brand can be noticeable. So lot of brands were doing in Doordarshan, but we thought we should opt for GTV. And we were the first company which did mid spots. There was a half an hour slot, and the advertising should come after the slot program. So GTV had introduced some special rates, and Hindustan Lever also told ki I don't want to pay special rates for mid spot. And the marketing head told ki you take the mid spot and you will get a good mileage. And that time TV was the only media where you can be noticeable. And when I was young, Ramayana was the example, where at 9 o'clock in the morning, all the traffic was zero. Everybody should see Ramayana. Then came the door of KBC, in 1998, where it was in Star Plus. So if the content is good, TV is more important. It is just like roti of the thali. TV will be the number one thing only in today's context also. Dal may be digital or sabji may be OTT, but roti will be always TV. So,
Okay, that was a nice parallel. I remember I was in school and I used to see this ad and I had no idea that one day I'll be working for the group. I don't know if people remember the ad had featured miniMa Chaudhary.
and
Yeah.
this ad was one of the best ads, I think so, in the textile, where we had shooted in Mauritius, where miniMa Chaudhary was also introduced, and the music was so great. We run around 3 years this ad, and till now, also sometimes our distributors say that this ad should be run now also. So I would like to show you this ad.
Okay, we are right in between. I hope you guys can see it. Can we see the first ad?
Now and then you meet somebody, like I made a friend today. It feels so good you want to sing. It's the greatest feeling under the sun. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Don't you dress me up for fun? Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Don't you dress me up for love?
Donear suitings.
Okay, I still remember. मैं स्कूल में था तभी. So I want to ask you, leading to from the same second question, मेरा simple है कि Donear, how has Donear used television from this first ad till now to build the brand that you are today?
Basically, our first motive was clear कि we want to attract our trade partners, because the budget of our company was not 30 crore, 40 crores at that time. So we used to spend around 5-6 crores. So we should always see what is the best program our trade partners see. So we always focus on the best program, like we did ZTV for 2-3 years, then Star Plus came in, Kyunki Saas Bhoo, that was at 10:30, then KBC came. So we always did 1 or 2 programs. We did one of the sponsor, we should be one of the sponsors, and we should see that the trade partners and our brand is noticeable. The whole idea was to get noticeable. Demand from the consumer at us, this small spending will not happen. We knew that, but we were been very much accepted in the trade कि their strategy and they are visible, basically. TV gets you the visibility. So that is the good advantage. Now, in the new contents, now TV like can be visible in a World Cup cricket match or in IPL or some Filmfare Award or some very big event like that. Nowadays, the family drama programs, I can say these programs are negative for the family, where सास बहू के झगड़े वगड़े ही दिखाते रहते हैं. तो I think so this content we have to do more comedy, we should do more of competition like dance, some singing program, some new positive content or some cricket or something like that. So TV has to also improve their content actually.
So I think we were having this discussion, TV as a medium or TV as a content, what is the problem? So what we have identified when we were discussing is the content on television, I think, is very confused today. I think they're busy competing with what's going on the digital front, and I don't think so competition is needed. If your content is good and if you are true to what you believe in, then it goes like he was talking about Sony. Sony is doing sports, Sony is doing your fiction, it's doing non-fiction, it's doing reality shows. So the mix of something where we are already so burdened today with so much information, so much content at every place. What is this a place where we can go and escape, is what we were discussing. And I thought somewhere Sony came up. I don't want to name the channel that he did not like a lot. But yeah, the Sasbau dramas do not add value to us today. I was also discussing with him that after this, like how Cadbury's is into packaging and it reinvented itself completely. Now fabric is a thing, it's a commodity. And how do you make it interesting? So I remembered once I had seen this ad and I was really amused as to who's gone ahead and done this. There's a very stellar story behind it. I want you to speak about this brand called Gifts for You that you launched, wherein you went into packaging for the first time in fabrics.
Basically, see, any company can grow with some innovation. So this ad was, we run for 3 years, 4 years. Then what next? So when I saw Cadbury earlier in my small time, people used to say, give a chocolate to a small children. Then I saw one ad where they are saying in the marriage also you can give, instead of mithai, this Cadbury. And then came the celebration where in Bhai Dooj or in Raksha Bandhan also this Cadbury was being gifted by the sister to the brother. So I was very much inspired. And one day I went to Babuya Jagjivandas for some survey. So I saw in Dadar, I saw the consumer buying shirt first, then buying a trouser, matching it, and then requesting the retailer to pack it nicely for giving a gifting. So I internally discussed with my ad agency and my sales team ki we want to come up with something great where the pain of the consumer and the time efforts and the packaging and all this how can we do this? And then we came out from the idea that the most gifting idea is in Shadi, where the groom is given some suit pieces, the father-in-law has been given some pieces. So this is a great event where we can do an advertising, and we came up with the concept gift for you. ये सब मेरे जीजू के लिए. So we made a small ad film and telecast in Star Plus.
Yeah, I think what I remember is आपने किसी टीवी सीरियल का पूरे कास्ट को लिया.
पूरे टीवीसी पे स्टार कास्ट को ही लिया था. तो it was very great. I think so. You can see this ad.
Can we see it quickly?
बेटा ये तुम्हारे लिए, जीजू के लिए,
और ये हमारे समधी जी के लिए,
ये भी मेरे जीजू के लिए,
और ये जीजू किसके लिए?
रिश्तों में बंधा प्यार.
So this I can say truly inspired, wherein you have actually taken an entire star cast of a serial and got them to make an ad. And this worked a lot. Like he said that when he started advertising, it was a 5 crore brand. I think this gave the bump that was needed. And today, as we sit in 40 years, I think it's a 2,000 crore company with so many brands in it. And the evolution has happened from these ads to what we did last time. On this, I want to ask you one question. TV versus digital या TV and digital? आपकी philosophy क्या है?
रोटी तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. तो रोटी के साथ में दाल भी चाहिए, सब्जी भी चाहिए. तो you need to become a strong brand because TV is masses and digital or YouTube or something OTT, these platforms are required. So it should be a balance of this two. So you can't avoid TV.
Okay.
Now the TV is, you have to select which program suits your brand or which is your audience basically. So I cannot say कि you have to avoid TV.
So intelligence इसी में to understand who's watching what you're trying to put. And today I've realized that it's all driven with occasions. Either it's, as I said, it's World Cup or IPL or an award event or something. That's where you can. I don't think so. I think the channels that are really doing well in figuring the mix of content are the ones that are attracting the advertisers today. What I also want to point out is, while you were building Donear, suddenly what happened that you ended up buying half the industry. Like today, I think 2016 or 17? 17. I know of Grassing was bought over by you. OCM was bought over. Graviera was bought over. Mayur Shootings was bought over. And along with that, like, I don't know how many of you remember Mayur, but there was an iconic ad of Shah Rukh Khan and Shah Rukh Mayur Khan. Can I just quickly see it before I go to my next question?
शाहरुख मयूर खान
Shahrukh Mayur Khan. Perfect fit.
मयूर शूटिंग्स
I think this is an ad where we actually moved away from just being a product. Can I stop this?
क्यों छोटे उस्ताद?
From being a product to figuring out that lifestyle is what is needed for the for a brand like ours. So my question to you is, इतना सब brands आपने खरीद लिया, इतने सारे everybody uses here, Bollywood celebrities and all. What do you think is the idea? Why did you buy all the brands and consolidate? And secondly, what is it that you look at if you want a brand ambassador for any of your brands today?
First of all, getting these brands is one is to get the more market share. And because the distribution is already set for all these things, so you are getting a trade partners ready, so you can get a top line. And it is from the same industry, managing the things. We have one of the best infrastructure in India. We are capable of making the best fabric not only in India and world, all type of fabrics. So one was getting these brands and adding the top line was one of the reasons. Number two was why Bollywood celebrities only.
Yeah.
So basically, with a small budget, these celebrities are able to get an attraction to the trade partners and to the consumers more easily than spending more on a non-face, recognized face. So basically, the idea is to get more posters, in-shop branding, so that can, in packaging also, you can put your photo of the celebrity. So this helps us in create noticeable. So the celebrity creates to be noticed more. Like in small towns, we can put hoardings also. So those, and then like now we have taken Tiger Shroff. Now see, our group has one of the most important thing is do different. Any company will not do different in marketing, in product, in selling strategy. Anything has to be done different, or price war. So today we are doing Neo Stretch, 4-way fabric. We are one of the world's largest exporter in the world today. We do around 400 crore of export, giving fabric to all the best brands in the world. And the garment is made in Vietnam and Bangladesh. And we supply to the best brands in India also, Blackberry, Allen Solly, Van Heusen. So now the trend is comfort. So we came up with the fabric, 4-way fabric. So this 4-way fabric is stretched from both sides, web stretch and warp side. This is the new trend which is emerging worldwide. Like jeans, earlier you were wearing a rigid fabric jeans. Now you are wearing a stretch fabric jeans. Everybody traveling in the car is using AC. Earlier there was non-AC, so people want comfort. So we took Tiger Shroff as a brand ambassador who is flexible. His body is flexible. So we select the brand ambassador according to the product. We used Amitabh Bachchan for a new brand. We bought Grasim. after certain time, we were to change the name from Grasim to Grado. So we took Amitabh Bachchan as a brand ambassador. Because we wanted to register Grado soon. So we took Amitabh Bachchan as a brand ambassador. So that was the need for us for that thing. So we always take celebrities as per the requirement of our brand.
And how did you agree to my last question, aapse? Ki you've been making ads with so many celebrities. And when we came to you saying that we want to make music, why did you agree to getting music and setting up content studio called Donear Studios, setting a track, releasing another one? Music क्यों Neo Stretch के लिए?
One thing is, we as a entrepreneur and as a company, we always think we should do something different. Whether it is product, whether it is advertising, whether it is anything. So we thought, let's do some music with Tiger Shroff. He is good in dance. And Neo Stretch is a product where flexibility is there. So I would like to show, we got around 13, 14 awards for this. People were really shocked how a shooting brand can show dance and singing and this. So, but we got 16, 17 awards. The best ad film and then Tiger Shroff did the same concept with Patanjali also for the toothpaste after our ad was been seen. So that was been copied. So I would like to show this ad, and this was really came up with a very good response to us.
So just to give a context, like for Neo Stretch,
Let's get started, just move the body and break free. Ladies up in it, hurry it out, girl, the car, come feel the beat. Take a chance now, do the dance now. Har kadam hai aazadi. Jwana harta, na ruke hum, turn it up, get in the groove. Jab tera, kar savera, we love the freedom to make your own sound, break some new ground.
so the idea of the entire thing was setting up something called Donear Studios, like a company into fabrics, manufacturing, commodity, is not expected to be doing things like this. So we are now setting up a media wing. We have set up Donear Studios, where we are using it as a platform for new artists. So a certain Coke studio has taken 15 years to do this for music. We are trying to do this. We are trying to emulate, but maybe we'll be a good platform for music and using content for this one. Today, this video has crossed about 12.5 million views on YouTube. And we actually used IPL on television to distribute this content a lot last year. We have another track that is now sung by Tiger Shroff ready, which we'll be shooting very soon. So here, if you end up watching the video, you'll see that no place a logo has been thrown in your face. It's trying to use content the way it's supposed to be used and letting people decide whether they want to buy it or not. It's the same thing that I see a parallel with television today. If you put out a good content, people will figure out आपका channel देखना है कि नहीं. यहाँ problem क्या है? Everybody is trying to compete with each other. इसने reality show निकाल दिया dance पे तो मैं भी निकाल रहा हूँ. So it becomes too much, and there is just, I think, competition where it shouldn't exist, or competition which is not going to the right way, and that ends up making brands like us confused what to do. So, as I said, the television is a place where you get fame, and digital is a space where you can have the conversation going and build a brand. But without the right mix of content, nobody can survive. Because the entire attention is so divided. I don't know whether I have a cable connection for the last 5 years. It's always been Wi-Fi and OTTs and everything. So people go to your channel only when you are doing something which is not available on any other channel. So TV stays, TV doesn't go anywhere, and brands like us, who are a legacy brand, will continue exploring television as a medium. But if people come to us with the right things, we are always open for a conversation. That's about it. Thank you, Ajay sir.
Thank you.
So much, ladies and gentlemen. Please clap it up for them. And I would now like to call upon stage Mr. Tarandeep Singh Sekhon over here, if he can kindly come up on stage. Thank you so much, Mr. Sekhon. He'll be giving the token of appreciation to our esteemed speakers over here. Clap it up for Mr. Sekhon as well, please, ladies and gentlemen. He's the Honorable Chief Business Officer of Kidzania India. Thank you so much. We would like to do a nice group photo with all three of you together.